I'm Karen, welcome back to my channel, and today I have two lovely people with me. I have Shanna with me and I have Chantal with me, and I'll put all the links to their information down below because Shanna blogs as well and Chantal does tons of great reviews on Goodreads, so do check them out down there. So today we're talking about YALC. We're doing a little wrap up because I've been hanging out with these cool ladies and some other really nice people over the past weekend, and I basically don't want this weekend to end, which is why we're making this video. I'm like, do you guys want to hang out and do a video? And they said yes. So initial thoughts on YALC as a whole.
On YALC as a whole, it's like, can I book my tickets for next year?
Yeah, like I wish I could do that. Like if I know I'd be in London, I'd just be like, book now.
Yeah, it feels a bit like last year, because last year I was only there for the day, and then Dean was like, on our bus back, he was like, shall we go the whole weekend? I was like, yes. I just really didn't want it to end. It was,
I know, same.
And it was just cool to hang out with everybody, and yeah.
It was like, I expected to like enjoy it, but I didn't expect to love it as much as I did. Like it was just the best, it was some of the best days of my life, like genuinely, like I loved it so much.
Days of my life.
I've been really looking forward to it. I booked my tickets last November, like I think like
really early.
practically the
That's
day they became
Yeah,
available.
me too, because we
Like,
were chatting, weren't we?
we were, but I also had a problem because I have a friend from Germany, Kim, who joined me, and she at that time was like on a scientific ship aboard, I don't know where. So she had like very crappy internet, so she couldn't book it yet. And I was like, I'm gonna get my ticket and we're gonna find a way for you, because I was so afraid that it would like sell out immediately.
It didn't
which
really,
luckily it didn't, so we were still able to go.
Like
So
I
Kim and
bought mine like way later,
yeah.
like because I knew about YALC from like last year, but I didn't. I mean, I knew I wouldn't be in London or like even the UK, so I knew I'd be like back home. And then, but then when I saw like
Switzerland, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I have to say we're back home.
So,
even though we all have like a funky accent, you know.
Yeah. Netherlands, Belgium, Switzerland. I think we're doing really well
we're
here.
international.
Very.
When the moment I saw like that Victoria Schwab and like Maggie Stiefvater were coming, I was just like, I need to go. I just can't miss this opportunity.
It was interesting because I did the same thing. Like I went on a Saturday, but that was because like the schedule had just been announced and Samantha Shannon had tweeted about it, which is how I found out about YALC in the first place. So I knew she was going to be there. I didn't know who else was going to be there yet. And then this year I was like, I don't care, I'm going. Like, what was your favorite moment of YALC? Or one of your favorite moments? Or a couple of favorite moments?
My favorite moment was the first panel on Friday, which was behind the magical systems in YA that had like Sally Green and
so
Melinda
good.
Salisbury and
was
Fee
really
Swap in it. And
Still
for
bitter
me,
about not asking the
and
question
Tyler,
though.
but
I
it
wanted.
for me, it wasn't so much about the panel as well. Like, it was the first introduction of the authors, and like everyone was cheering so loudly, and I just got goosebumps everywhere. I was like, this is so cool, I'm actually here.
What was your favorite moment?
I think for me, like one of them was like kind of surprising because it was like chatting to like Alvin Hamilton actually, like at the signing. Because I just went up to her table and she just literally started chatting with me for like 5 minutes and was this huge queue. But she like, we just started discussing like books because I told her like I love everything that's like Arabian inspired. So we would like start talking and she would like she would ask me like, which ones did you read? And I would be like, oh, this and this. And then we'd have this like real exchange. It was just so much fun.
Like with like tons of people behind you.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't care. Like I've been waiting for that long. Like,
That queue went on for like 3 hours. She was signing
She was signed for 3 hours.
3 hours.
It was crazy.
Like also again, she seemed so surprised and she kept like apologizing, like I'm sorry you've had to wait like this long, and I'm like, but yeah, see, you're
It's
like
good for you.
good for you. Like don't apologize, it's not your fault.
I don't know about my favorite moment. I had such a lot of really good ones. What I really enjoyed was like interviewing Alwyn and interviewing Natalie Flynn.
So jealous.
Yeah.
Just because like it was really weird because they're my first like real author interviews I've done for the channel, and I don't know, it was just so cool.
It is cool.
See, I was totally fangirling. I'm like, oh my god, I got to interview these people. It's just funny, especially because I do it more for my job now. But I also really like just the atmosphere in general. What was your least favorite moment?
I think for me it was the ending. The last thing we did was the Maggie Stiefvater signing, and I think just like, first of all, it was one of my most anticipated moments of the whole weekend, and I think when that was over, it was just like hit me like it's over now. And I think that made me like so sad. And just like knowing like I have to go back home now. I'm never gonna see Maggie Stiefvater again, like most likely. And I don't know
like
when
she's
else
dead.
to
I'm like, oh my
again.
God.
But like no, because I don't live in the US,
Yeah.
I don't even live in the UK, so I'm like, yeah, I'm probably never gonna see her again.
But it was a good moment though.
It
Let's
was a
be
good
honest.
moment, yeah.
We'll put a picture of you and her like
Aw.
somewhere on here. The pictures are cool. What about you?
My least favorite moment, I didn't mind waiting for the signings, but my body didn't really agree with that, so that wasn't a good time. And another one of my least favorite moments was just like about like an hour and a half ago, I think, when I had to say goodbye to Kim. We went to the Harry Potter studios and we literally geeked out.
That was cool. You guys had like such good like swag with you when we went to like
We
the meetup. You were
did.
like
Definitely like major shout out to like our whole squad. Like
We had
the
such an
friendships
awesome
I
group.
made were just like the best. And
Yeah.
it for me that was in a way like that was probably some of the best moments. Like when we just sat down together and we're just chatting and like relaxing.
But it was like
really
a
nice.
very international, very diverse bunch, I might say.
yeah, that was really fun.
Especially the diverse part, because I think it's such a big thing in YA at the moment. And
Yeah.
like if you looked at our group, we were truly very diverse.
We
so that
were.
was cool.
Yeah.
We're living the example.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, even though I'm not a young adult, nor are you.
No,
But you know.
but
We
you
tried to
know,
pull
Probably
it
not
off.
a teenager anymore.
we
either,
still love
but-
YA, so that doesn't matter.
Actually, that was another thing that surprised me. Like, you had the entire age range. Like, from, like,
Yes.
I say, like, 14-year-olds, 13-year-olds.
There with their
to,
parents, which is grand.
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
that's so
to,
cool.
like, literally, like, in their 50s.
It's nice to see them like interact with the authors that they absolutely idolize, and I
Such
feel
good
like
idols.
I get kind of flustered and like fangirly,
Oh,
but
yeah.
but I can imagine if I was a 16-year-old and I got to meet like some of my favorite authors, I'd just be like,
I'm usually, like, not at all fangirly. I'm very, always, like, calm, collected,
Yeah,
very
down to
introverted. And so I was actually surprised. Like, I wasn't, like, over, like, fangirly or anything, but I was surprised, like, at how excited I got, like, when I was in the actual situation. Because I think that had a lot to do with the atmosphere as well. Because, like,
It had.
everyone around you was, like,
Yeah.
so excited.
Yeah.
And that made you just, like, a
we
lot
just
more
made each
excited.
other excited. We're
Yeah.
all just like together.
It's like with the arcs.
Oh my
like,
god. We have been trying the whole weekend to get a Caravel arc. Like
That
any
didn't
of
happen.
us.
So
all
jealous
the 7
of
of
all
us.
the, like,
Oh
American
my God.
people who, like, went to BA and just
So did
got,
any
like,
of us
those, like-
get it?
No.
Oh man.
I know. Seriously, the challenges from like chapter 5 books were so hard, and I was like, I did.
But that was cool, though.
I got a replica arc because I basically ran, like, because they said like first person to come and shout whatever it was gets a replica arc, and I thought I was gonna be late, and I just ran.
See,
and
and
I just
I knew
shouted
that.
at them, and they jumped. It was hilarious.
And the funny thing is, I was in the queue for Maggie, and like Kim, I think she like legit like poked me in the rib. She's like, "That's Karen."
I think
Yeah.
my least favorite moment, I don't know. I had it quite difficult like on Saturday because I was so tired and I was like kind of crashing and my brain was just not working and I really wanted to like chat to everybody and I was just like it just wasn't coming out of my mouth. But I think just
We
saying
all have that.
I think saying goodbye to everybody was quite hard.
That was
Like,
tough.
yeah.
Like it's just.
I'm
3 or 4
happy
days,
it's still
but-
you guys here. I'm like, all right. Coolest author you've met.
This
I
is
know this
very-
is mean. Maybe we should do like a top 3 or like a
Yeah, top three.
but without ordering them because I find it really hard. I've met so many really cool people and really cool authors. Okay, can I start?
Yes.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed meeting Simon Mayo, who wrote Blame, and the only reason I actually got to meet him is because I saw him in a panel on Rebellion, which also had Alvin Hamilton in it, and he was talking about his book.
Sounded so good. Oh my
Heritage
God.
Crime, and I was like, I literally looked at Dean and I was like, we need to read this, and he was like, yes, I want to read it too, which never happens, by the way. And so we bought it and went to the signing, and we literally chatted to him for like 5 minutes about like blame and about guilt and about crime. It just turned into such a cool like conversation that I really loved. So that is definitely one. I really loved meeting Louise O'Neill because I love reading her columns. Like, I haven't read any of her books, and I did tell her that, but
You should.
I know, but I have them now. I have both
them.
of them now, and I have them signed, so they definitely go on. But I love meeting her because she's one of those people that I really admire. I feel like she says what has to be said.
Yeah.
And she's not scared
not
to do
scared,
that,
yeah.
and she does it so eloquently. And I find it really important to support her this weekend and kind of go there. Oh my god, I want to pick 4.
I think I want a big 5.
And I think the third one will have to be Maggie Stiefvater. it's so hard not to pick V.
Because
Schwab
there
or Alwyn,
and
but
there was, I mean, Maggie Stiefvater, I will also say, like, there was a panel just with her. So there was like this whole, like, we had like almost an hour where she was basically doing this panel, but it, instead of just it being like a Q&A with the moderator, it was basically just her doing like almost like stand-up comedy style, and it was just so cool. It was so cool, and it's just like her personality that you see in like her tweets and everything. It's actually, she's really that way, and she's so like out there and just has such a strong personality. But like I loved her. Like it's
so is she
amazing.
part of your top 3 as well?
Yeah.
Who are the others?
Well, Victoria Schwab, because I was just so excited to see her as well.
She was so
And then
nice.
actually Alvin Hamilton as well, because she was just so lovely.
It was really fun because we kept bumping into her and she was just like, hey guys, yo.
She's
yo.
so cool and like so normal.
She really is like that.
Yeah.
She just kind of recommended us a really good pizza place as well, like right before we left. So I think, I think we're buds now. I don't know. What about you? 3 favorites?
Alwyn. I think Victoria, because she's so sweet and she's so down to earth, and I was surprised by that, but I don't know, there's just something about her, like you connect to it. And I think I'm gonna mention Sarah Alexander. She wasn't officially like on the schedule, like on this beautiful thing. She wasn't officially on there, but I had her book on my wish list for ages. I think I was at the publisher's booth and I found out that she would be there. And we've been tweeting, back and forth every now and then.
Twitter is so good to like communicate with.
It is.
It's the best
So
way.
I tweeted her and she's like, oh, I'm really excited to see you as well. And instead of, me going to the stand and then recognizing her, she saw me first. So that was
fun.
very
That's
sweet.
really
She's
cool.
really
I
nice.
kind of started talking. We were like, she was signing my tote bags like on the floor, like as if we were like proper fangirls. And there were people behind us. They wanted to get their book signed, and we were just on the floor like fangirling and talking about our writing processes.
thing.
They had an agent area as well, so you could sign up like either for Publishing 101 or Publishing 102. Early afternoon, they would have like agent 1-to-1s as well, so you could actually like just talk to an agent or ask them questions or actually pitch.
Because it's such a nice mixture, because you have the main stage with all like the panels, then you have the agents arena with all the agent stuff, and then you have a workshop space, and then you have the signings, and then you have the booths. Like there's a lot of things going on all at the same time. So even if you're not interested in the panel or any of the workshops, there's always things to do.
Exactly.
It also
yeah.
makes it very impossible to go everywhere where you want to go.
Yeah.
What's the book that you got at the con that you're most excited about, whether it's an advanced copy or a book you bought to like read to get signed?
Okay, I'm gonna say, even though I haven't read Illuminae yet, I am very excited that I got the Orc of Gemina. Just because I know there were so few of
There were
them,
15.
and the fact that I
There were
got
15.
one. Yeah, and
15?
And they all
Yeah.
went on the Friday.
Oh wow,
Yeah, and
I have
like-
one too.
I got
Me
one,
too.
but my like one of my best friends has like read and really enjoyed Illuminae, so I'm so
Okay.
happy to like go home and like give it to her to
Oh.
read, and she can give it back to me. But like
Yeah, she has to give it back to
She'll
you.
give it back.
It's still
but
gonna be
trust me,
yours.
You'll feel like you have to give it back.
You can only pick one, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that one just
Gemini.
because it's cool. I've never had a physical arc in my life, so like only Neck Alley so far.
Did you get a couple?
I got that one, and I got Gilded Cage, and I think that's it. I didn't
And that
get
was
any
numbered
others.
as well. They were signed
Yeah,
numbered.
they're so
have-
cool.
that's
Like, I'm really
50,
excited about
right?
Gilded
They
Cage.
have
as well.
That's really cool. Yeah, I
50
had number
arcs.
32, which this lovely lady got for me. So what's the one that you're most excited about?
I honestly don't know. Like Kim has been pestering me to get The Raven Boys by Maggie for ages, which I did. I have not read any of the books yet. I'm sorry. Okay,
She's
I apologize.
gonna
You
be
guys
so
haven't
happy.
read that series. Get
Do
on
it.
it, please.
Yes, do
I'm
it.
gonna read it, so I have it signed.
Support the Steve Otter. Do it.
And I think I'm gonna mention Sarah Alexander's book,
Oh,
The
yeah.
Art of Not Breathing, because
The Art of Not Breathing. That
Yeah.
sounds like such a cool title as well.
I love the
It
title
is.
so much.
I don't know. I find it really hard. We have so many things. Like I got a couple of arcs. So I got Torch Against the Night.
that one
And I
too.
got Gilded Cage. And I managed to run to get the replica one. And I got the Stealing Snow one. So I got a
No,
couple.
you didn't.
I did.
No.
Yes, I
So
did.
lucky.
I'm
Yeah.
so happy about that. I think I'm very, very looking forward to the Louise O'Neill books.
I have read those, and I talked to Louise as well because I went to her signing, and it's like
I
they're
think
not
those- yeah.
books you read to like have a
Enjoy.
good time, but
Yeah.
They're
she
important.
just has
Yeah.
such a strong message. And like I remember, I think last year, I think I read Only Ever Yours, And I remember, and I'm not going to spoil it for you.
I'm gonna be angry, I think. I'm so angry.
You are.
I've seen like your reviews of them, and people were just like, yeah, it's not enjoyable, but they're so important and they're so impactful and like cleverly done, and like just hit you so hard. And I feel like if a book can do that, that is amazing.
They deserve to be read.
Yeah.
Favorite panel?
I think I like narrowed it down. I think to 3.
Okay.
Can't narrow it down to like
She's
1.
seen a lot of panels. She's
I can do
been
3
on it.
as well. I can do 3 as well.
I can do maybe 1.
So where were you?
I was just
Well, no,
about.
She was like interviewing people. Like that's what she was doing.
She's being very cool, okay?
Like,
and
she's the cool one, okay?
we were just like the normal readers and bloggers, and she got to do the awesome stuff.
First day, I really loved like London Fantasy one.
That
Which had
was
like
cool.
Samantha Shannon, Victoria Schwab. I thought that one was really, really cool.
Yeah.
So and then the second day, I really liked the Rebellion one because also not just was did it have like Rebel of the Sands, but also it had like Blame. And
the Lie.
Big Lie,
Yeah, The
and
Big
just
Lie.
those were 2 books where like when I heard about them, I was like,
It's like-
oh my god, those sound really good. I'd never heard about them before.
I have to say,
So that one
you're
was-
stealing my panels.
Oh, I'm sorry. And then today, I mean,
So sorry.
how can I not? Like Maggie Stiefvater's panel was just
Okay,
They have the same panels.
the same ones.
I'm gonna mention the morally complicated YA.
Yes, that one was
because
excellent.
that was like it was a
excellent.
little depressing, but it was also like a strong message that like
I missed all the cool panels,
You
people.
did.
What was I doing?
It was a little depressing, but it
Again,
had like
it's
such
important.
strong messages,
Yeah.
and we need to talk about those things.
Yeah.
I was there, and I was like, even though it felt a little sad at some times, like this should not even be happening. It's 2016. Why is this still ongoing?
But it's important to be talked about. I
Yes.
feel.
Exactly,
Like to be discussed.
And I loved how the authors didn't like shy away from like
No.
saying things that might be seen as like controversial, whatever. Like they were just like honest.
They
and
just
told
tackled
their
it.
opinion, and I just
I
loved
feel
that.
I feel like most authors were that on any of the panels. They
Yes.
weren't scared
Yes,
to like
no,
say
no.
their opinions, say what's
Yeah.
going on. I think my favorite was the Rebellion one. I saw 1 panel each day. I think I picked 1.
Wow.
I know. I had so
I
many
have no words.
I wanted to like really take it a bit easier this year, so I really just went to like the panels to support people as well. But I really liked the Rebellion one because the discussion was so interesting. All of the books on the panel were so different.
They
so
were.
they brought very interesting kind of views into that, which I thought was really cool. What was the best swag?
I'm not such a swag person, so I don't really have an answer for this, to be honest.
I think I like all the different buttons that we managed to get, because I think I'm just gonna. I have my YALC tote, and I'm like it's full of
That's
signatures, and I'm just gonna.
Like put all the buttons on it. Oh, that'd
Yeah,
be nice.
yeah.
I think the fan from Bloomsbury is my favorite.
Which one?
They had like a little
She was
fan
walking
from-
around
Oh,
with it like the whole time.
I was like glued to that. I actually have 3 different ones because me and Jean each had one the first day because we are sweaty people, okay?
But it was
This
warm.
is just real talk. We are sweaty people. It was really warm. So each had one of those. And then we left both of ours like in the hotel. So I got another one yesterday. The problem with the Maggie Stiefvater signing was just, okay, I need to talk about this because this is frustrating me because last year with the Cassandra Clare signing, they knew it was going to be busy. They knew they were going to need it ticketed. So they started handing out tickets like in the morning, which really made sense. Her signing was at like 1 or 2 o'clock. Everything worked really well. And now with Maggie Stiefvater, there was so many people that had been asking about tickets in the morning. People had been tweeting like weeks ago asking about tickets, and they were like, oh, we'll just see if it gets busy. And we were like, it's gonna get busy. Maggie is like the headliner of this whole bloody con. And then they actually, like an hour before the signing started, they had a massive line already. So they were like, oops, maybe we need tickets. And I was like,
What really annoyed
It's
me is like
confusing.
people actually didn't go to like the panel. Okay, but I think it was also like there were too many people. Like the panel was literally full.
It was
You had
full,
like
not
queues like
everyone-
to the
yeah.
panel. So like I think that was like also like a problem. But it was just like it seemed like they were unprepared for the fact that she was so popular, even though everyone had been asking, and that's just
Yeah.
frustrating. Like
And it just didn't make sense because I didn't go to the panel because I kind of planned my day differently because I was hoping for tickets because also I wanted to see more people. So if I could have had a ticket in the morning, I could have just gone straight Louise O'Neill straight to the panel and get my book signed. Whereas now it felt like you had to choose, which I thought was a pity because again, I sold like the 5 final minutes of her panel. It was great, and I
And it
just
was
wish I
such
could
a
have seen the whole
shame.
thing.
I don't know, when you admire someone so much and
Yeah.
you love their books, you're so passionate about it, and to actually like see them in front of you and then be like so great, it's just the best thing.
And people were really nice about it as well because you know, these are the people you've read their words and you've read their books and you really admire what they do and who they are as people, and to then meet them, like, I feel like I wasn't disappointed by anybody that I met. Like, everybody was really nice, so that was really cool.
Super sweet. All of them.
Finally, did your expectations of YALC meet the reality?
I always want to also say, like, negative things as well.
Okay.
But I think here, like, I just have to say, like, it was better than I expected. I'm just gonna say that. Yeah.
I'm used to like a big holiday fair in like the Netherlands, where I used to go like once a year if I could, and that's massive. So I walked into YALC the first day, came out of the elevator, I was like, so this is it? It's like, I was like relatively small.
It was big. For me, it was like, whoa.
Except that like there are like so many publisher stands that like you can just keep
They're quite
going.
small. Yeah, like all the stands are quite compact. I feel. Yeah.
Because they obviously have the agent area and the workshop area and then the main stage, and around that they have all the publishers. There's actually plenty to do.
There's so much
for the 3 days that it was.
It
So,
was
like,
well
I can do
organized
another
as well,
round. I mean, I want to go again. Like, can we just like, I don't really
Can we
mind.
do this again? Can we just have Groundhog Day this?
Yes,
Like, I was talking to
please.
Callie, she was like, oh, the Groundhog Day this so
No,
badly.
genuinely.
It was really nice. There was a lot more space than last year because we had the whole floor now. There was a lot more space for the actual Comic-Con as well, which was really nice because it was like a hot house in there last year. For me, I think the one thing I really enjoyed is because we did the little meetup on Thursday.
Yeah.
So it was so nice to just experience the con with all of you guys. Rather than just being me and the gent, like, I love him, let's be honest, but like, it's different because you guys are like my tribe. You're as enthusiastic about books as I am, so it's really nice to like spend time with people like that.
And especially, like, everyone always, like, said when I looked at all the, like, YALC tips and everything, everyone's always like, don't go alone, bring a friend, da-da-da. And, like, in my situation, I couldn't. Like, the one person I really wanted with me, and I'm super sad, and if she's watching this, I wish she could have been here, if you know it. So I was, like, kind of apprehensive, because I knew that it would be much better, like, with people. And so I was just like, you know what? I've never really talked to Karen. I've just watched her videos. I really like her videos. Like, I've commented a few times. I'm just, like, going to this meetup. Like, I'm doing it.
Do it.
And it was so great. And, like, it was, like, the best decision. Like,
And the people just kind of made it for me. And it was just,
Yeah.
people were
definitely.
just lovely.
I think that you can summarize it with that. Like, the people.
The people
Yeah.
made it.
Alright, so there you have it. That's our little wrap up for YALC 2016. It's been so nice to have you ladies with me. It's really nice to do a video
you
not
for
on my
having us
own.
on your
Oh, you're welcome. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll talk to you all very soon. Bye. God, we're such dorks.